What is going on, YouTube? This is Pope G, and I got some comic books to show you guys. I went to my LCS, picked up some books, got some books from Midtown Comics that I ordered, got some eBay purchases, and I also I jumped into some dollar bins with a stack like this big, but that's going to be on. I think I'm going to do a different video for that because it's going to be a pretty decent haul, but I just want to go ahead and show these books because I'm just itching to show them off. But I'm happy. This is the one else. I mean, I got the dollar bins from the LCS, but this is uh, what's up, JP? How's it going, brother? Uh, but this book paid obviously cover price for. Um, but I had no idea that this was going on, and obviously there's anything you buy now has multiple covers anyway. But I just grabbed one cover, and this is the one that kind of jumped out to me. But I am super excited that this is kind of back in the mix, and I had no idea that they started doing this again. But this is Battle Chasers number 10, and Battle Chasers is awesome. I love the comic book, and I love the game. And I put this in the the clear so you could see the back. It's just very, very, very nice, and I'm really excited that they started this back up again, because I think even if you don't like Battle Chasers as like a story, like these are definitely cover buys to go after. If you chase covers, like they got some really good covers. Um, this next stack I got from Midtown, and this is Money Shot number 1, and this is the Undressed cover by Skylar Patridge, and I just thought it was a very funny cover. But I also picked up Barbaric number 3, and this is keeping this one polybag, but I also bought another copy because the cover is just great. This is a Nathan Gooden cover. Even the ogres need some loving. And I paid cover prices for these, but these were definitely like, I want to say like $1 or something. But I'm on a rune kick because this is one of those characters that I didn't really pick up on when I was first started collecting, but he just seems like a badass character. And ever since I've seen that cover of Rune and Silver Surfer, I want to say Tat showed it, and I was just like, oh yeah. It's just one of those books that I wanted to go back and collect. But this is the Curse of Rune number 2, and I'm also happy to see that they involved my boy Adam Warlock into their storyline. So super happy about that. So there's number 2, and here's one of the issues of number 1. It's one of those connecting covers, and obviously I'm glad they had the other one, because here's the other side of his face. Now let's see if I can do this correctly. Nope, already fucked it up. Can I get it right? Can I get it right? It's kind of hard to do, at least for me, doing the reverse imaging, I guess, trying to get it match up, because all your movements are backwards. And here's, I guess, just issue infinity. It's just I'm guessing this is issue 0. And here is issue number 1. Just a really very interesting character. And I like the fact that there's like a vampire character that can that's cosmic and that can go to toe with like the likes of like Silver Surfer or Annihilus and Adam Warlock. I don't know. I just love like the cosmic aspect of like comic books. I don't know. There's just a special part of me that really. I mean, that's why I guess I love the Infinity Gauntlet series so much. Is that like I don't know, like I guess I'm just interested in seeing how like villains and heroes with like astronomical powers of like cosmic powers, like how they choose to use that power. And yeah, I don't know, just find it very interesting. Uh, Here's some books that I picked up from where I get these Golden Apple. Here's Vampirella versus the Superpowers #1, the Sozo cover. It's very nice. And they also had an option to get one signed. And so I nabbed that. But I also say I do like their signature. I think they have a really. Oh, it's upside down. I think they have a really nice signature. I wish I had like a really cool signature, but this comes with a COA. Although I think it's kind of funny because, like, I wish if they go to do like a COA, I wish they would do something more official, like instead of something that should looked like they just pulled that right out of the like copying machine. But like Mike Zeck, like if you ever go to a convention, first off, Mike Zeck is an awesome artist, and he is super cool to meet. He's a really cool guy, and he's another person that has a really cool signature. Like it's just clean and nice. But the cool thing about that is that when he signs your comics, he also gives you like I think it's for like maybe $5 extra or whatever. He'll give you a COA, which is just like it's a nice certificate, but it's really nice. But what's extra cool about it is like he's witnessing his own signature, which is kind of funny. So like he'll sign your book, and then like he signs the COA, and so it's funny. So you kind of get kind of like a double signature from Mike Zeck. But he's a really cool guy. He's a really cool guy. So if you're ever at a con and you have a chance to meet Mike Zeck, I suggest you do so. And I even suggest you get something signed from him and get the COA because it's just really cool. This I absolutely love. This is probably going to be one of my favorite. My boy JP turned me on to Rose Besh. uh, this is my favorite Disney character ever. I even have her tattooed on me. But this cover is just absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad Rose Besh did a did a cover for this because like this is just freaking awesome. And I picked up 2 copies of that. Uh, Definitely gonna get those bad boys graded. So now I'm gonna move on to my eBay purchases. I found a lot for this. It's the Full Metal Fiction issue 1, and I got I guess I'm wanting to say they consider this like a second printing with the white cover, and the black cover, which is, I think they consider this maybe the first print. But either way, like, it's awesome. This like section right here folds out, and it's a like a virgin cover underneath. Um, and it's beautiful artwork. But what was cool about it, there was like, I mean, it's not cool that it happened, but there was like a little crease on both of these. Guessing that happened in shipping, but like, you can't, like, I'm very understanding to an extent. Like, if it's something small I can press out, I'm not too worried about, because when you buy it from people from eBay, you're like, oh, especially if they tell you it's a certain condition, like, I don't think it's fair. Like, I'm not that nitpicky. Be like, these weren't like minty as you said they were. But what I did like, and I was a little worried about it because I didn't want to ruin the book, but I never pressed anything with like any kind of like special fold over it like that. Because what I was afraid of is that that if I pressed it like this line, I was afraid that this would, like, when I press it, would bleed through all the way through the comic book, and there'd be like a little indentation all the way through. But I pressed it and had no issues whatsoever. The next thing I got was, when I was going through eBay, I saw this cover and definitely thought of my boy JP. All About Comics. Not subscribe to All About Comics. But one of the things that he collects is bubblegum issues, and I don't know if he has this one yet or not, but I picked it up and it's gonna go in his pile. I have a pile for people the that I meet on YouTube. And a lot of times, if I think about you and or I find a comic book that I'm like, oh, so and so I think would enjoy this, I make a little stack. So this one's going into JP stack. So I don't, he shows off a lot. He's got like the bathtubs, the babes with blades, babes with bazookas. But I don't know if he has this one or not. But he does now. So if he doesn't, so that's gonna go into his pile. So I'll probably set that over there. And another thing, JP has an Instagram, and I think he's talked about it on his YouTube video, maybe. But I know he definitely showed this on Instagram, and I started following this person because their artwork is badass. They're over the waters, but I have to say that when I ordered these, like, they came to me a whole lot faster than I thought they would get to me. But this is Moot, and this is issue 69. But very, very, very awesome artwork. And I had to put these in the clear as well because there's just beautiful artwork on the back as well. And then I picked up number 12. And I got this floppy metal number 1, which is very like, it reminds me of like Ghost in the Shell and like kind of anime-ish. But you guys should really, really, really check this out because I mean, it's phenomenal. And he also sent, like, I put up the cards already, but got these like small little prints. The Happy Goth Girl. And this is absolutely awesome. Obviously, that's Death from Sandman series. Very, very, very cool. And last but not least, I had this for a while. I just forgot to show it. Like I said, I'm on a rune kick. But I saw this for a nice price on eBay. But it's rune number 0, and I got it at a 9.6. But it looks just really, really, really nice. Just a really cool cover. But luckily, there's not a lot of like expensive like issues, so I think this is a run that I'll be able to, or like any kind of like appearance that he has should be pretty easy for me to nab. And that's the back of it. So yeah, like that's that's pretty much what I got for this haul. Like I said, I've been going through like these boxes and boxes, putting my books in Mylars and like making a list of what I got, putting it in my CLZ. But I'm also pricing them as I go, so that if I get the axe or kick the bucket or something, that like my wifey will know like how much stuff things are worth, or like significance of things, of first appearances or deaths of, or whatnots and whatnots. But yeah, like I'll probably have another video later on this week with the dollar bins that I got. I'm just looking around because I have stuff everywhere, but I almost feel like there was something else I was going to show you guys, but it's all good. But I think when we were at like a 5 and under, we have a 5 and under store in Lexington, and we're not in Lexington very often, so like we'll hit like the Target and uh, half price books and stuff like that. But this was since I'm a big Maleficent fan, they had like this little little stuffed animal thing of Maleficent, and yeah, that's it, guys. So keep collecting, continue supporting each other, and keep making videos so I can watch them, because I love watching your videos, guys. So this is Pope G, and I'll see you next time. Peace.